Greater Tuna is a comedy about the third smallest town in Texas named Tuna and its crazy citizens. All the action takes place over the course of a day, and by the end of the day, well, you're introduced to Tuna's most wackiest and eccentric citizens. And we are meeting one of the actors this morning, along with the director of the show, Cheryl Atkins, and Scott Clonch. So you were making, Cheryl, you were telling me right before you said this is his costume.
Yes.
He's usually, what do you usually wear, Scott, when you're not a crazy citizen?
Kind of a biker geek chic, something along those lines.
Okay, very good. Okay, so let's talk about the show. Greater Tuna, folks that know theater, they know this play.
Right.
Why is it so popular?
Well, it started over 30 years ago in Texas in a small theater and was brought to New York because of its popularity. Ran in New York for multiple years. I lived in New York at the time and happened to see the original cast, and it just blew me away to see two actors within a second come back as another character and just be totally different and just entertain me to death. And I said, wow, this is a great show. So fast forward 10 years later, I'm here. We did Tuna Christmas almost 3 years ago, and the board decided it would be great to do the first in the series. It's a series of plays that they've done.
Okay, so do you plan on doing the rest of the series?
Probably we will.
You will, okay. And now when the series started, was it the same two actors that did the entire series?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So as an actor, Scott, how does it feel to play all of these characters? How do you hop in and out of these different mindsets? And first of all, physically, do you hop in and out of different wardrobes?
Yes.
Really?
So
wow.
Obviously there's some planning that goes ahead of time, and so your costume is sort of an apparatus. It's not necessarily just clothing. So you'll do little tricks to get things on and off.
Gotcha.
You cover other costumes with other costumes as opposed to just changing out of them. You have a lot of instances where you'll just get out of something and put on a pair of glasses or an accent so that you can come on and become a different character. The instantaneous change of voice is a little bit more different. In fact, in this play there's actually an instance where I'm still in a costume of one character on stage walking off doing a voice of another character.
Gotcha.
So there's a little bit of a gear shift that has to take place there.
Do you ever find that one character accidentally hops in where they shouldn't be? Like you dress like this and you have a female voice or something?
Occasionally that happens.
Yeah, occasionally. Right. So, of course, this play, I think in particular, especially rural East Mountain area, a lot of folks probably gravitate toward this. I have a lot of family from Texas, and I connect to it just simply because I see relatives. I won't say which relatives I see. But do you think that that's part of the appeal, is that there is sort of a sense of an everyman relationship to the characters in the audience?
Definitely. I think both the three writers, Jason, Joe, and Ed, when they crafted these characters, I'm sure all of them were based on somebody they knew. They had an Aunt Bertha. They knew a Thurston and Arles on their local radio station. And from there evolved these sort of a little bit outrageous, sometimes ridiculous, but still they're based in reality, and I think that's why everybody finds them so appealing. So we have 2 women and 4 men instead of just 2 men playing all the characters.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a little different than it's originally done, but they've allowed any company to put their spin on it, which is what I like about it.
That's
they don't
really
say
nice.
you just have to have 2 actors in drag, playing men, playing women. They say just do it the way it works for you, and we sort of have a company of actors that do a lot of our shows, so it's kind of nice to see them play multiple characters within one show, and how we have women playing men and men playing women, and older people playing children, and
great.
it works.
That's great.
I can't explain it. You have to come and see it
Exactly.
to see it work.
So you lead me right to my next question, which is when and where? What are the details? How can we come see Greater Tuna?
We open June 20th, and we work out of the Vista Grande Community Center at 15 La Madeira Road. It's all on our website, which I think you guys will be posting. And tickets are available now. We have dinner theater on Saturday nights. It's going to be a good old Texas barbecue. So that's something that nobody else in the area offers. So we have dinner theater. You get dinner in the show, and it's so unbelievably reasonable. We have shows on Friday night and matinees on the weekend as well.
Fantastic.
And it's great for the family. It's a family entertainment, and you can bring the kids. They'll love it.
Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Information on Greater Tuna, head over to casa.com, click on the Casa blog.